What's up, YouTube? It's me, Griff. If you're looking to get into Amazon retail arbitrage, if you're a beginner just looking for a few tips, this video is for you. But before we jump in, if you're looking for more tips on how to grow your Amazon business by using retail arbitrage or Amazon FBA, go ahead and hit the subscribe button for more content just like this. So YouTube, I've been doing retail arbitrage for about 4 months now, and I've had a lot of successes, I've had a lot of failures, ups and downs as the business goes, and I'd like to share a couple with you, hopefully to help you get started in your journey, whatever you're trying to get into, whether you're getting started on retail arbitrage just to, supplement your current job, or maybe you want to do this full-time, or maybe you want to get into FBA like I do, that's private label in the future, then this video is for you. Yeah, I mean, this journey is going to be crazy. This is going to be crazy because I really this is where I'm going to start, right? This isn't, Amazon retail arbitrage is great, trust me, it's great, but it's not where I want to end up. It's not my final goal. I eventually want to get into private label, as I said earlier, and this is just kind of a stepping stone for me. For those of you who are new to what retail arbitrage is, basically you find a product this is more specific to Amazon FBA. If you find a product at a store, say like a Target or a Best Buy, and then you sell it on Amazon for a profit. So first thing you're gonna need an Amazon Seller Central account. Then you get an app on your smartphone that's free. It's a free app, and then what you do is you scan products inside of stores and then see how much you can sell them for a profit on Amazon. So say like something is selling for, or you buy something for $3 in the store, right? And then you can make $20 on Amazon. You find out what the profit margin is, minus Amazon's fee. Normally they charge you like a 15% fee, and then they also charge you for shipping. That's all in the app. It'll show you before you even buy it. So you know before you buy it if it's worth picking it up or not. Okay, so first I would recommend is that you actually visit Target, Best Buy, Walmart. Visit all these big places that people don't normally go to because they think because the prices there are already high that they won't sell well at Amazon. I found some absolute rare drops at these big, in fact, that's where I get most of my products is from these big stores. I go to Best Buy a lot. I also shop at Target a lot. So don't be afraid to go to these places like Target or Walmart or even sometimes Lowe's to find big deals, good deals that you can actually make a profit on. Also, of course, visit TJ Maxx and your Marshalls, so your thrifty stores, and there you can also find a lot of deals. I found a lot of deals there as well. So definitely hit those up, but don't be afraid to hit up Target, Best Buy, all these big places. Okay. First, do not give up your first hour of sourcing at one of these stores. Okay, it's gonna take a while for you to know what to look for. I see this all the time in a lot of groups that I'm in where people are there for hours and they can't find a product, or it's too good to be true, or they think that because it's so high, or the profit margin is so good that it's not really gonna sell. What I recommend is that you take your time with it, and don't be afraid to stamp down on the deal. Sometimes the deal is actually as good as it seems. There's a lot of reasons why Amazon is so big right now, is because a lot of people go there. Obviously COVID hit, right? COVID hit, and then so the prices get hiked up because nobody wants to go out anymore. So definitely take your time in there. Don't be afraid. You may not come out with a deal the first few times. Don't give up. I was actually, the first time I was in a TJ Maxx, I think for about 3 or 4 hours, and I didn't find anything. And I was like, man, what the heck am I doing here? I was, I don't know, I was there for a long time. I got all subconscious about people looking at me like, oh, do they know? So I actually went in there with some headphones. So that way people couldn't see what I thought if they couldn't hear me, then maybe they couldn't see me. Is that a thing? No? All right. Let me know if you guys are already into this, like what are some of the hiccups you guys ran into? Okay, don't Now, say you do find a good deal, might seem too good to be true. If Amazon is on the listing, don't buy it. It's not worth it. Amazon is not known for sharing power.
He does not share power.
Trust me. And also, if you see a really high BSR stands for bestseller rank. That was my phone. It stands for bestseller rank. If it's really high, say like in the 200,000s, or even like if it's a really high BSR and you see a lot of sellers on there, don't buy it, because your product will be stuck in the warehouse for weeks, sometimes months. And the object of this of retail arbitrage is to get it out as fast as possible. Buy the product, sell it really fast, move on to the next one. So if Amazon is on the listing, I would just put it down. I've bought some where Amazon was on the listing before, and I actually still have some products that are stuck in there. So don't do it. Do's, last do. This is a pretty big one. I mean, it seems kind of obvious, but people don't always do it. So what I would do is always look for the clearance section, whether you're in Walmart, whether you're in Target. Target has a really good one. Best Buy doesn't really have one. Not that I've seen, but anyway, if you find a clearance section, always look for the clearance section, because usually it's the stores, maybe they have too much of that product in inventory and it's not moving around, they gotta move it. That could be to your benefit. So always look for clearance section items. I found some legendary drops in there before with like $20 profit margin where it was selling really well. They might even have multiple on that rack. So always search the clearance section. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. And the last tip I can give to you is before you ship your products out, and this is, we can get to the shipping process later, but before you ship your products out, make sure you remove all the stickers. I got a lot of Funko Pops, right, with the little it'll say like Target on the side of it, on the bottom right of the box, or maybe it still has a price on it. I would remove all price stickers and store relevant stickers, because you don't want your customer to get the product and then maybe have a reason to return it. Maybe they find out they can get it at Target themselves for whatever price you bought it at. Or maybe if they see that it says, $2.99 and you sold it to them for $15.99, they might want to return it. Be like, well, why did I buy this? For the most part, I haven't had a lot of problems with, I always take my stickers out, but I haven't seen a lot of problems with that. But just to be safe, I would take off all the stickers. Okay guys, that's it. That's the end of the video. I hope you guys got something out of it. If you did, go ahead and leave that thumbs up. If you want to see more of the same type of content, just go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I'll be happy to put more out. I think my next one, I'm gonna do a tutorial on how I use tactical arbitrage. Actually, that's exactly what I'm gonna do, on how I use tactical arbitrage. If you guys are looking to get into not just retail arbitrage, but online arbitrage, that's something completely different. A lot of these products, Amazon doesn't let you sell. Like toys, you have to get what's called ungated. I talked about this in my last video. You have to get ungated, or Amazon won't let you sell it. I recommend getting a guide on how to ungate. I personally bought Nikki Kirk's guide. She has a really good support group where she teaches you actually how to find products and how to get ungated in certain products. So definitely check those out. You don't need to be ungated to sell in certain things, but it does help a lot. Trust me, you won't make nearly as much without being ungated. You could, but it's a whole lot harder. So that's my advice to you. All right guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace.
Find a little spot in the shade, pink lemonade, pink lemonade.